All right, in today's video, I'm going to give you guys the two main reasons, in my opinion, that eXp Realty is different from all of the other options. All right, if you've followed me for any amount of time, you know that I'm with eXp Realty now. A little background on myself, I've been in the real estate industry for 10 plus years. I've been a licensed Michigan agent for 7 of those 10 years. And 2.5 years ago, I saw eXp for the first time and I decided it was gonna be the right fit for me and my business. Now, I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why when I saw it, it was like the light bulb moment, everything stopped, the world stopped, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. To understand those 2 reasons, I wanna give you a little background of what I was doing before I was with eXp, so the 4 years previous when I was with a different brokerage. Basically, when I was lead generating, I wanted to figure out a new way to lead gen. Everybody in my office was kind of older and they told me to do the traditional style of just cold calling and door knocking and all the things you really don't want to do. So I decided I was gonna go all in with social media in my first couple years and do video, do posts, whatever I had to do to lead generate on social media and just bring leads in that way. Now, as I was doing that, something else happened. I was getting a lot of messages and DMs from people asking like, hey, how do we get in the real estate industry? Like, how do we get in the business? What do we have to do? You look like you're doing well. You look like you're having a bunch of fun and you enjoy what you do. So I was pointing people in the right direction. I want to help people. And so I was giving them all the information that they needed. Go take the course, take the test. And when you pass the test, come and talk to me. I'll introduce you to my broker, or you can go and shop brokers, whatever you want to do. And they would just be on their merry way. And a lot of them turned out to be really successful agents, and they paid a lot of money into their brokerage, and I was really never compensated for it. I was really never looking to be compensated for it. Like I said, I just enjoyed helping people. So when I saw eXp Realty and I saw that they have this revenue share model where basically I can do the same thing by helping people, and eXp is actually going to pay me and compensate me for helping those people and helping them succeed and grow in the industry, that was the big light bulb moment for me. So which brings me to the point number 1, why I think eXp Realty is completely different than any other brokerage out there, the revenue share model. Now, we can talk about all the other things. I mean, I could do a 3-hour video on the differences between eXp and the rest of the brokerages, but like I said, these are gonna be the 2 big reasons that some people don't like to talk about, but you know what, it is what it is. This is where we're at. If this is gonna help grow your business, then you need to keep watching this video. So the revenue share model, this is number 1. So this is a model that eXp came up with. Basically, they said, we don't have the overhead that the other brokerages have, so we're gonna have all this extra revenue. Let's give it to the agents as they grow the company organically. Now, we don't have to spend money on marketing. We don't have to spend huge dollars on brick and mortar. We don't have all this extra overhead. Let's give half of the revenue. They've pledged half of the company revenue to give back to the agents in this model. Now, I'm just going to glaze over the model. I'm not going to give you all the details and bore you with the details because it gets pretty complex and we could talk about it forever. So if you want more information on either of these topics I'm going to talk about today, please feel free to reach out in any method you want. All my social medias are linked to this video. Please feel free to reach out. I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. So basically what happens is when I bring somebody into eXp or I tell somebody about eXp, agents all over the place are always looking for different options, different opportunities, and I explain to them the model and the revenue share model and all the other benefits that eXp have. They go, great, where do I sign up? Great, what do I do next? We bring them in, we get them all squared away and we set up. Now what happens then is eXp takes a portion of the brokerage money that they get from that agent. Now that's very important because we're not taking money out of the agent's pocket. We're taking it from the brokerage. The brokerage is paying me and they're paying the person that brought me into the company and they're paying the person that brought that person into the company because we keep growing the company. Okay, so this is very important to understand. Like I said, a lot of people think that we're taking money from the agents. No, the agent's paying that money. They're actually probably paying less money to the brokerage than they were paying at the previous brokerage. And once again, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. So that's the revenue share model. Basically, it's a multi-tiered system that allows the brokerage or eXp to pay agents in a totally separate commission structure than selling homes and buying homes. They're paying them this revenue share model basically to keep on growing the company. And at this point, I would say it's worked pretty well. In the last couple of years, we've doubled our agent count. We just hit 69,000 agents total. When I joined the company, we had 16,000 agents. So I would say that the revenue share model is working quite well right now. Now, getting into point number 2. of why I think eXp Realty is completely different than any other brokerage, and that is the stock that they provide their agents. So when you're at a separate brokerage, most of the time you do not get stock. You do not have ownership in the company. Think about a business that gives ownership to their employees. Are those employees going to work harder? They're going to root on the business? Are they going to feel more comfortable, bringing business into that business, helping grow the revenue? Yeah, the answer is yeah. If they have a little bit of an ownership stake, well, that's what eXp realized, and that's what eXp started doing, is they giving ownership to the agents. So how does eXp actually give the agents their stock? There's two ways. Number one, they give them stock based on achievements that happen within the company. For example, the first time they do a transaction for their calendar year, they're gonna get stock. When they cap, so when they pay the max amount of money into the brokerage that they can pay, that's called capping, they're going to get stock. When they bring an agent or they sponsor an agent into the company, they're going to get stock. And then when that agent that they've sponsored in the company does a transaction, you're going to be able to get stock. So these are all different ways that you can generate ownership within eXp that they're giving to you for free. They're giving this stock to you because you've been a great agent and you're doing transactions and you're growing the company. They're giving you ownership in the company. The second way you can get stock or generate stock within eXp Realty is the stock program that they have. Basically, you're allowed to take 5% out of your commission checks to buy the stock at a 10% discount. Now, this is a great way for agents to save money, get it out of their account, because realtors are terrible at saving money. We're terrible at planning for retirement. We're terrible at all that stuff. This is a great way to just try to get some ownership, put some money away in an account. You're getting instant equity when you take that 5% out because you're getting it at a 10% discount. So as soon as you close a deal and you get your commission check, that 5% comes out. It goes into a stock account that eXp creates for you, and it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing as your business grows and you do more transactions. So it's just a great way to start your own little retirement fund or whatever you're going to do with it. Now, eXp is traded on the NASDAQ. You can check them out. The ticker is EXPI, which stands for eXp World Holdings, I believe. Check that out. They own a bunch of different things. So they just do not own the real estate company. They own Virbela, which is the cloud technology that we have that we can log on into our virtual world and get any kind of support or training that we need. And they also own a multitude of other different businesses that all generate income that will make the stock go up. When I joined the company, the stock was trading around $5 or $6. Now it's trading around $35 to $40, and that's after a split has already happened. And it's been a great stock for me and everybody that's really had the stock or owned the stock since they've joined. So just to recap, the two ways that I think eXp Realty is completely different than any other brokerage. The revenue share model, it provides agent with a residual income that they can get paid monthly forever, as long as that they're helping their agents generate more sales, more income, and they're also helping eXp grow the company. Number two, eXp is giving ownership to the agents. The agents feel a sense of pride. They feel a sense of ownership. They're no longer just renting where their brokerage is or where their office is. They actually have ownership and they want to see the company succeed. These are the two main reasons why I think you need to ask some more questions about this company. Please feel free to reach out if you have any more questions. I would be happy to go into way more detail for you and help you out with anything that you could possibly need. So that's it for this video. Once again, please feel free to reach out. So like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys very soon.